Well, it's been a couple days and I've made quite a bit of progress here. I have the graphic now laid down on the robo-war, and before I did that I painted around all the edges of the inserts because I did see that there's going to be a little bit of mismatch, a little bit of misalignment because the graphic is about 1.5 millimeters to 2 millimeters too long. In this way it's too long in that direction, in the long direction. So you see there's going to be a little bit of a mismatch up here. That's going to be all the way in the back of the machine, so you're not really going to notice. So yeah, I laid this down, and before I can clear coat, the next step is to install all of the waterslide decals on all the inserts. So that's what I have here that I've already made up. This is waterslide decal material, and I just made a little test and tried a piece. After you print this on a inkjet printer, you have to clear coat over this, because if you put this directly into the water, the ink will come right off of it, off the plastic. You actually have to spray this with a couple coats of clear coat, which I did, and pretty much ready to install now. One last preparation that I had to do was, prior to laying down the graphic, I had to make a template here of all of the, sorry, you hear the cicadas out here. The cicadas around my house are extremely loud. But I had to make this template here, which shows me where all the holes were drilled for all of the rails, the posts, and any screw or any hole that's in the playfield. A lot of them are already here exposed, but there are some that are going to be underneath the graphic. So definitely make yourself a template before you do anything. Otherwise, you have to fish around and find where the hole is when you're all done. So yeah, I'm going to start applying these water slides. After that, we'll be ready to clear coat this playfield. Prepare that and then clear coat it. Well, if you've built a model car, model plane, you've probably done water slide decals before. And that's where I'm at right now. So as you see, I've already completed a bunch of them here. And of course this will all be clear coated over when we're done, but I'll just show you how we go about doing this. So we got the Advance X, let me switch hands with the camera here. Advance X decal. So we're going to take this, and what you got to do is, I took the playfield graphic I had, and I took the, I cut and pasted into a new document that was the size of my water slide decal paper. I cut and pasted all of the individual graphics to go in the playfield. That way when I printed them out, they were exactly the right size, and I didn't have to fool around with making them bigger or smaller or anything. So we're just going to put that in the water, and then we're going to come up here, and then we're going to take this, and it's going to slide right off that paper like that. Now what you got to do with this water slide decal material I found on Amazon is you actually have to clear coat over it. Sorry, I can do this with one hand. I'll try to keep it in the camera here. I would normally I'd have two hands, but okay, so we put that on here. And obviously this light bulb is out right now. That's okay. So we kind of get it where we want it. And then I'm just going to take a little paper towel, and we're going to dab it. And we're going to try not to move it. Actually, I do want to move that a little bit. Sorry, folks, I didn't have it in the camera there, but I'm sure you can see it now. Okay, so like that. And we're going to dab it. Try not to let the water get onto the graphic, the playfield graphic, too much. Don't want that thing to start lifting on us. So you just dab it, don't rub it, just pat it and get all the water out. And then there you go. Let me see if I can get this light bulb to work here. Maybe this bulb is out. Yeah, I think the bulb is shot, so we don't get it lit up, but you get the idea. So that's what we got to do on all of them. And I've got these ships I need to do. And then up here, the beta targets, BETA, and up here, robo, R-O-B-O. And I think that's it. Is there? Okay. Do this one-handed here. You see these water slides are actually fairly thick compared to what I was used to, like with a model car, model plane. Those are extremely thin and fragile normally, and you'll damage them if you try to do what I just did there. But these are thick enough that you can actually pick them up with tweezers and move them around, and so just squeeze all the water out. And you're left with, yeah, a ship. Doesn't look perfect, but you know, for what I'm doing here, it's better than it was. So we'll get that kind of lined up where it's going to go. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm satisfied. So 4 down and 16 to go. But after this, the water slides are done, and then we have to figure out how we're going to clear coat this thing. I was going to use the auto clear coat. It's a 2-part. I've read that you can buy it at Napa. It's about $20 a can. And that's what people on Pinside are saying to use, so probably what we'll do, but it's going to take a bit of preparation because I have to basically build a paint booth to do it, if I want a good result, that is. So there you go. All the inserts are done except for the last remaining ships, and you know, like I said, from the distance of playing the game, I am more than satisfied with this. It looks a lot better than it did. Good. Take it easy.